Hey guys, me again. Okay, so today we will be. A second, I'm trying to figure out which. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this way. Anyway, so I'm gonna basically be explaining on how certain things have changed and stuff like that. So I got a new bed and got some new units. Anyway, and some of the units had changed their positioning and stuff like that. As you can tell with the district units, you got your chief, which is now in the Mustang. So yeah, and then you got your co-captain, sergeant, or lieutenant, whichever one needs this truck, or all three. Has room for enough. The co-captain can also ride with the captain. And the then you got District 4, 3, 2, and 1. So yeah. Now just kind of a recap. The district officers are the highest ranking officers in the state. No one really trumps over them except, of course, for the CIA and FBI and marshals. But it's usually the CIA that's in the state, not really the other two federal police agencies. Anyway, so yeah. And then you got your district detectives. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So yeah. Then you got your new horse unit. So yeah. Little hitch. The back don't really open, but yeah. So stuff like that. Then you got your armored SWATs. So yeah, stuff like that. And then your unarmored SWAT, of course. So yeah. Now the detectives have kind of changed their ideals. Now you got the normal got a new homicide detective that is from the sheriff department. He changed to the departments. And then you got the other detective that also changed departments from the sheriff to the police. So yeah, he is now just a investigator for like petty thefts and stuff like that. Then you got your you got your forensics, and yeah. Now the police also have a new transport division, so they don't have to depend on the sheriff department anymore. So yeah, later on I'll kind of show you the things I like about this one, and then the things I kind of like and dislike about both the new one and the old one. So alright. Then you got your parking enforcement. So yeah. Then a regular police cruiser. Now we got a new canine unit, so that's always some fun. Okay, and then your old canine units, the police officers and stuff like that, and that. Alright. Now, instead of where the governor used to be, that is now the governor's building, so yeah. And then you got the highway patrol of the captain, lieutenant, and all that. Vehicles. Now we got a new highway patrol car. So yeah, the Ford Interceptor. So yeah, Ford Taurus, I think it's referred as. Anyway, so yeah, that's the new patrol car. Here, let me try something. I'm trying to focus on that one thing. Serve and protect. So yeah, State Patrol. Got a slightly smaller light bar. I'll show you the difference and the similarities between this and my other highway patrols a little bit later. This video, I can already tell you right now, is going to be a little bit longer than the last one because I'm going to go into a little bit more detail. Just a little bit, not a lot. So, yeah. Okay, then we got the fire department. And there's no really new, well, yeah, there's no new stations of this. You got a police officer that's on patrol. Sergeants where they was last time, school, that. So yeah. You got a new air unit for the police department. Okay. That'll work. Okay, so this is the new air unit. Give me a second. Alright, so yeah. Got a little bit thicker wings, kind of like an Apache to a point. Okay, anyway. So, yeah. And then an actual Apache. I'm just joking. This is kind of like a collector's item that I bought at the air base. Anyway, little fun fact there. Okay, so, now, oh, that's right. How are we gonna do this? What we'll do is we'll take this one. Sorry, give me a second. This one, and then this one. I'll bring it over here. Okay. So here we go. That'll work. Okay, so first we're gonna do the vans. Now here's the sheriff's transport and stuff like that. The thing I liked about it is, for one, it's the only one I had, and I kind of like the old style configurements of it, but in all honesty, red is not my favorite color. I mean, I put up with it with the fire department because even where I live, the fire trucks are red. So it's just kind of accustomed to me. Now, yes, I know not all fire trucks are red. You got some that are purple, some that are orange. There's all sorts of colors that they can come in, sorts of figurations. But I'm just accustomed to what color I find. So that's why the white one I kind of picked out, because it was cool. So it was in a separate package all by itself. I just kind of bought it, so yeah. Anyway, so as I was saying, then you got your sheriffs, and it's kind of an old one, but it responds. Now, as you probably noticed, these two have very different light bars. One has what I like to call a whirly light bar, to where the things are in there turning, and then in my mind, then you got the middle that kind of blinks a little bit, but mostly whirly. And then the police one has a flat top light bar, to where it's kind of like a light, more of a light pattern. Anyway, so, and it's blue, so yeah, that's also what I kind of like about it. Then it has the lights on the sides of red, so, or also could be considered turn signals. I'm just gonna consider these lights though, like, yeah. Anyway, and then you got your back, and so yeah. Now with the sheriff, the thing I also kind of don't like about the sheriff is it's really dark, and in that one, yeah, it's dark, but you can tell the difference because if you turn them to the side, now you're saying, well, that's because that's just old. Well, it came like that. The only thing that's different from then and now is long ago it didn't have all those scratches. That's really the only difference. So, but it was still dark and stuff like that. So it looked pretty much like this one, except instead of blue, it was black. So, yeah. And, no, I'm not really, I guess you could say confused of why I can't see into the cockpit. That's not really a, thing I worry about because it is a police transport, so that cockpit is heavily armored, so it can go into places and then come right back out. So yeah. Okay, now let's move on to the highway. Okay, so as you can probably tell, two very different cars, two very different car manufacturers, and yeah. But we're not really here for all of that. What I basically like and dislike about them is, for this, I mainly chose it because of the color configurations, kind of a lighter pattern, and the flat light bar I kind of like. So yeah. Now with the one that's a little taller than this one, I kind of like them and dislike them because if you, God, sorry, here we're just gonna go like this. If you look at them closely, this one is actually longer than this one by a lot. So this like configuration is kind of compact, and I like it because in my mind it has the traffic control and then red on top, red and blue, and then on side red and blue, and so on and so forth. And then on this one it just has the traffic advisory, red and blue, and then what it has in the front. So yeah. And then it's additional lights in my mind. And then you got your front bumper lights and stuff like that. So, yeah. Okay, so, alright, let's show you some things. Alright, ever since Hoxton's become more a part of the big world, as I like to say, they've become more populated because the strong bond between law enforcement and the public is actually really strong here. Police officers are more respected for some reason, even though, yes, it's my imagination. So yeah, to me, I highly respect cops, and you do have some bad apples out there. Not everyone's good, but for the most part, cops are there to be there when everybody else is crying in fear. When everybody else has thrown in the towel and given up, cops are meant to go in situations where most of us would basically run out of the building and never go back. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's on that. Now, you got the prison and stuff, and for now the sheriffs are a lot more, I guess you could say, thinned out than once before. Now there's only one cop that goes out for, basically to bring in warranties. Then you got the old sheriff, the two old sheriffs that used to do it. They now patrol this area. This area from the tip of the bed right there back is all highly gang activity. So they have 2 patrol cars, 2 sheriff units that patrol the area, and any call is 2 car response. So yeah, it's really high on the thing. So yeah, this video is not gonna be as long as I thought it was. Anyway, so let me explain a few things. Okay, so over here, if you are wondering what these 2 spots are that has nothing in them and nothing about them, that one basically is it's like, I guess could say 2 buildings, but I didn't put the line in the middle, so yeah. It's basically down the middle. One side is one bar, another side's another bar, and of course they compete. And then you got the entire other side that is about 2 or 3 bars as well. Then you got that right there that is probably going to get made into like a fast food place or something. They haven't really decided on it yet. That one is truly even empty in Hoxton. It's just kind of, well, there for waiting for someone to take it. So building bigger and better, I guess. Alright, well, there's the update on the town, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.